There's absolutely nothing like having your car cleaned in the morning. It's a nice sunny day on a Friday, and I was on vacation, and obviously the truck sat for a week in Toronto with all that bullshit weather that we've been having, and it was covered in salt, but now, as you can see, it's getting cleaned, and I'm happy about that. So we got a busy day at the shop today, guys. We are going to be doing an old Chev truck, a Honda Accord with an Apple CarPlay head unit, and a bunch of other stuff, guys. So stay tuned, and I'll see you at the shop. All right, guys. So this is the van. This is the truck I was talking to you guys about. I think it's like a 1984 or 1985 Chevy Silverado. The customer told me it came from Texas, so it's in really good shape. Even though he's got a bunch of salt on it right now, hopefully he takes care of it and oils it and that kind of thing, because it's pretty freaking awesome. It's in really good shape. And what we're going to be doing to this thing today is we are going to be doing some custom door pods, probably on the lower part of the door here, so we can set a set of 6.5s near the bottom there. Damien's just taking out the old head units, like an old Pioneer, old school, probably from the early 90s head unit. We're going to be installing a JVC mechless with Bluetooth in that hole there, and he's going to obviously tidy up and patch up some of the wiring there. We're going to have to add some wires that go from the door to the body frame here. That way, because there's obviously no power windows or power door locks in this thing, so we're gonna have to run our own wires there. So custom door pods along the bottom, and then behind the seat, I'm not sure if I can get this or not. Yeah, try, go ahead now. There you go. Oh, hang on. I got the switch here. Go ahead, try it now. Nothing, eh? Okay, so that's not gonna fold back. Back here, below these little pockets here, we're gonna be doing a set of speakers there as well. And some custom pods and running some wires there. So we're gonna go ahead and start on that. In the meantime, I am just waiting for a customer to get here with an Accord that we're gonna be doing an Apple CarPlay head unit into, and I'll be guiding you guys through the process on that. So busy day today, guys. Stay tuned, and we'll catch up with you real soon. All right, guys, so this is the two things we're gonna need. Well, there's technically three because the dash kit comes with the harness, but so we got an Apple CarPlay head unit here from Pioneer. It's an SPH DA120, and we got the dash kit from Metra, and this is a 957862, and it's a doubled-in relocation pocket with the T harness for this 2008 Honda Accord, which is right there beside the Delica. So I'm gonna pull this baby in, and I guess since everyone's been asking, I'll do a full install on this. You guys will see the harness being made. I'll do hopefully maybe a fast forward of me doing the harness, you know, heat shrinking, soldering it maybe. We'll see what happens, and we'll go from there, guys. So I'm gonna pull this baby in and start taking it apart. So with an abundance of different panels and screws, eventually the radio will come out. We're going to start down here by removing the cup holder itself, and then the trim that goes around the shift knob will come off after I remove the shift knob. There's a series of screws below these little panels here, and then there is two screws that run along the top here after this panel comes off this way. And I'll get that all done and hit you back. All right, after an abundance of screws, I didn't end up having to take out this cup holder. You know, you only get so familiar with things after a while, but anyhow, panel pops off, two screws there, two screws that hold in the cigarette lighter, and then two screws that hold in the pocket, and then there's two bolts underneath the radio that hold those in, and then there's three bolts along the top there, as you can see. Then that panel pops off there. So we're gonna go ahead and mount our Bluetooth mic in our typical location. Hey guys, and we're going to then mount our GPS antenna behind this panel nicely. And I am going to talk to this customer about potentially mounting the USB and auxiliary port inside the center console here, but we'll have to see. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that, and I'll get back at you. All right, a little bit of a game changer plan here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to mount a flush mount USB. I'm going to take this out of this little holder here, and we're actually going to mount it where her cigarette lighter is. Just called and confirmed with her that she's cool with that, so that'll look really slick and clean. So she'll just be able to open this up, boom, plug in her phone, plug in her auxiliary cord, do whatever she's got to do, and then, you know, if she wants it out of the way, she just clicks it and puts it out of the way. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, get that installed, and I'll hit back at you guys. So I got that USB and auxiliary port installed there, as you can see, nicely inside the original cigarette lighter adapter. We just removed that, and then we installed some connectors on here, so that way if she ever wants to put it back to factory, we don't have to hack off this connector. I've saved the cigarette lighter adapter, and it's going to be in the box, and then these will get plugged into the back of the head unit, and it'll be a nice. Okay, so we are going to build this harness and mount the deck inside the dash kit, as you can see here. Start off with the harness here. This is a T harness, so one side's going to plug into the radio, the other side's going to plug into factory harness, radio harness, and then the rest of it's going to go to the aftermarket radio. I'll probably fast forward this, guys. All right, guys, so there you have it. One completed harness, and got your relay there for our parking brake bypass on our Pioneer. Next, we're gonna get the deck wired up. No, sorry, not wired up, but installed in the dash kit there. All right, so we are ready to throw the deck inside the hole. We've got our GPS antenna mounted nicely behind the panel here. Right back there, if you can see that there. Right there. And we got our Bluetooth mic nicely mounted up here. Nicely nice. All of our wires are coming out here now, so we're just gonna assemble all of this in the reverse order that we took it apart, and I'll get back at you. All right, guys, so here's the unit installed. Looks really nice, as you can see. I'm just on a test drive right now, making sure everything works as it does. And that's the end of this install. We're gonna hit back with Damien and see what his progress is on that Chevrolet truck. Okay, so let's check out the progress. Very nice, very nice. So it looks like what he's done, he's already drilled the hole. We've got a nice speaker baffle here. We're gonna protect the speaker with that. It's got some nice wire already ran to each door, it looks like as well. So he's drilling that hole out right now in that door. Very, very nicely. And it looks like he's got the head unit installed. And there's a little trim ring that goes around here, but the guy's factory trim is already kind of mangled. So I'm not sure what we can really do about that other than create like a nice bezel here. But he's gonna have to come back for that. He's not willing to spend the money on that quite yet. So Bluetooth mic's up there. And here's just our simple door pods. These here, these are gonna get wrapped in some black carpet. The speaker's gonna get attached to there. And then we're gonna work on the rear and then give you a little demo, guys. Sorry I didn't get too much footage of this one here. Damien's been working away on that. I've been dealing with customers and dealing with the installations of other stuff. So yeah, I'll get back at you in a little bit. Okay, so the hole's drilled very nicely here. All the edges have been cleaned up. This is going to go in there, and now Damien is predetermining all of his wires with the proper connectors at the back there, and he's going to be in the process of wrapping those bad boys in some black carpet. Yeah, no problem. I can turn the light on for you, and then going to wrap it using this 3M Super Trim adhesive. Gonna turn the lights on for Dane, and I'll get back to you in a little while. Panel's all wrapped up here, nicey nice, and then our speaker is gonna go in this, like this, and then just like that. Ever so nice. The grill will go on top, and I think you guys will get the idea. You guys get the idea. I'm only one-handed here, guys. Not a miracle worker. Well, I kind of am, but. So is Damien, that sexy beast. He's fucking sexy.
So sexy. So sexy.
Miracles in the bedroom.
Hell yeah.
Look at that shit. It's working okay now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to let her dry.
Guess you gotta have some patience.
Yeah, something. Fuck. Anyways.
Fuck's sakes.
Fuck's sakes. So what we'll do is get that other panel wrapped up and get that installed, and I'll show you after. So easy peasy, pumpkin breezy. Panels are all wrapped up, speakers are in. Deck's in, and now Damien's working on the rear. I think he wants to see if he can get a set of 6x9s in there. If we can get a set of 6x9s in there, then those will sound freaking great. And yeah, we'll have to go from there, guys. But yeah, man, it should be pretty cool. Should be pretty cool for sure. Coming along, guys, coming along. All right, guys, so he's got all the speaker adapters that he has made ready to go. He's just wrapping them in some black carpet. And we're gonna stick those 6x9s back there in the corner of this thing. And then when that is a finito, I will show you, and that'll be the end of this video. So when I get back at you, we'll show you, give you a little bit of a demo, and call it a day. All right, so panels are all nicely wrapped up here. Damien's gonna get these babies in there, and then I will show you what that looks like after. All right, guys, so the speakers are all done. They're back there, as you can see. Damien did a real nice job. You know, the customer didn't want to spend a whole boatload of money, but just wanted some decent sound quality, so that's what we've accomplished here. And unfortunately, I don't have time for a demo, but I guess you guys can get the idea. It does sound pretty decent, looks pretty good. So that's gonna be the end of the video for today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I got another car that I'm working on behind me here. It's a BMW M3, just doing a set of front speakers on it, and too busy, guys. So today, I appreciate you watching. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. That's tomorrow. Actually, you know what? That's Monday. Ha, suckers. See ya.